AI. Lock is over there. Made sure they put a new plate on this morning.
Hey, thanks, man. Hey, wait, you Paul Tatum, right?
Yeah?
4 seasons with the Bulls?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Man, that's awesome. You a legend. I patted my hook shot after you. Man, I am not worthy.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm excited to see what we can do out there.
Thanks. Hey, can I get through real quick?
No, I'm good.
Look, bro, I'm gonna need you to slide over, okay? That's my locker.
I'll see you on the floor.
Uh-oh. Hey, yo, what's up with him?
Him? Is that a trick question?
Nah, the dude who's just by my locker, you know, only speaks in 2-word bursts.
He actually talked. It's Marcus Young. Must be warming up to you.
That's good to know.
So, I hear we get you and South Bay gets a deli counter?
Point guard too, but yeah. Open tab at a sandwich shop was part of the deal. Apparently it's on all the important lists.
I love lists.
Okay, cool. So, anything else I should know about this place?
Okay, so it breaks down like this. The bus. Don't even waste space in your bag for one of those neck pillows. It doesn't matter. You're not gonna sleep. You know, old gym socks everywhere. You know, basically, it smells like the 70s. You keep your shower time to a minimum. It's just good business because there's always a line. You guys kind of know to look out for each other here. Come on, let's move it! The food you already know about. Since we're always on the move, it's typically cheap and local. Local meaning a highway convenience mart or hotel vending machine if we don't have time for a longer stop. And we play cards. Lots and lots of cards. Buy a deck, because playing euchre or beret with a few clubs missing just makes the bus ride that much longer. We have one of the toughest schedules in the league. And most of those travel miles are through stretches of the country that make your phone as useful as a paperweight. Welcome to the Mad Ants.
Thanks.
Yeah. Yo, check this out, man. When we get out there, I want to be sure that we are clear about who I am and who you are.
Hey, look, man. Coach wanted me here. Okay, that means that he thought that the roster was missing something. It was lacking. Now, I know who I am. So if I was to take a guess about who I would say you are, I'd say you're lacking.
It's my team. It's not yours. It's never going to be yours. I'm going to get my numbers.
Hey, man, everyone gets numbers. But they gotta be big if they mean something.
Okay. Let's see who scores the most points tonight.
Okay, you're on.
Your eyes sharp tonight. Team we're playing, it's all smoke and mirrors.
Smoke and mirrors.
A man!
Jackson Ellis.
In living color, in the flesh, large in charge. You name it, I am it. And like the fiends, I have risen again.
Yeah? See, because I'm just surprised they let you through those metal detectors with all that steel pulsing through those broke knees, Jack.
Classic Dave. All set up and no punchline. You sure you know how to play this game, man? Last time I checked, we weren't dropping set shots in the peach baskets anymore.
AI, Howie, Jackson Ellis.
Hold up, freeze frame! Money, whenever you need it. ATM is in the building. What's up?
I'm confused. What is happening?
Oh, this is great. It's like a horror movie there.
And ATM. Smoke and mirrors.
You might not see us coming, and you definitely won't see us coming. Better check your wallet, son, because you just got jacked. Hey, who's your little tag-along gang, Tater? Looks like they got laws at the last week's Beaver concert. Beaver! Beaver!
Man, please, with all this middle school. Look, enough talk. Let's play.
We'll be seeing you out there. Woo! Smoke and mirrors. Out.
Okay, so that happened.
Shh. Man, please. They all talk.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't fool yourself, kid. They used to be in the league for a reason. We underestimate them, they will bury us.
Greetings, everyone, from Fort Wayne, Indiana. I'm Blake Suniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafatemi. We have G League action coming your way.
And the real story tonight is the addition of AI to the Mad Ants roster. They'll need him to hit the ground running as they take on a very tough Greensboro team.
And the Swarm, led by Ellis and ATM, the pair they call Smoke and Mirrors, they have an incredible two-man game between them.
AI's debut, Smoke and Mirrors? Oh yeah, we'll see it all right here tonight.
And AI, the newest member of the Mad Ants, who is a player they went out of their way to get. Coach Keller sees a great deal of potential in this young man.
Now here's Bishop, guarded by Young. Ellis, no good. Outside Young. Tatum outside. AI outside. Clock at 6. Young. Pass to AI. The 3. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
And ATM actually played his way into the league by performing well at street ball events.
And it didn't happen immediately for ATM. Took some tries before he was finally able to break through and get a chance, but he's made the most of it.
And you really got to respect ATM for the work that he's put in.
Now here's AI. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Marcus Young on the wing. On the wing, Paul Tatum. Trigg a screen. He took advantage of that screen.
Tatum teaching a lesson to his teammates on how to use a screen. That's a play that all young players need to master.
Well, so much of this offense is based on smoke and mirrors. And if you can stop them, you slow up the whole team.
Yeah, but that's a lot easier said than done. ATM and Ellis have found success by going with what works for them. And if you take away one option from them, they're just going to find another way to hurt you.
Now here's AI. Trigg a screen. AI outside. Here's Trigg, and he drops in the layup off glass.
Yeah, his coaches are just thrilled when Trigg does that type of dirty work. Getting after it on offensive glass and salvaging the possession.
Well, if you recognize Jackson Ellis, there's a reason. He spent some time in the NBA before coming here to work his way back.
And Ellis is a guy who has his hands in everything. I think he's worked as a shoe rep in the past. Just a guy who is always around the game of basketball one way or another.
Now here's AI. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Trigg. Tatum. Here's Young. The shot's good on the assist by Paul Tatum.
Leave it to the crafty veteran to make that pass. Tatum with a very savvy assist to create the wide open look.
And he'll let you know it, but Jackson Ellis is as talented as anybody in this league.
Well, Blake, confidence has never been a problem for Ellis. Even before he was teamed up with ATM, he was regarded as one of the future names in the league.
Now here's Zadirko. Gaines with the ball. Ellis outside. Over AI. Count it from 12 feet.
An effective mid-range shooter. Like whenever Ellis works this shot, and it was attacked.
On the wing, Paul Tatum. Back to AI. And that's out of bounds. Fort Wayne will retain possession.
So close to picking that pass off.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Pass to Ellis. And stolen by AI.
Paul Tatum, he's a bit of a tweener forward. Has some years of service on the NBA level so far as talent goes. He is really as good as it gets on this level. Still, he's a well-traveled player.
Now here's Ellis. Here's the pick. Middleton with it. Back to Ellis. Got a hand on it. Daniels outside. AI outside. Pass to Grace. And stolen by Schrader. Here's Middleton. And it's Sheldon Middleton with the jam.
Solid at recognizing when he has a lane. You give ATM these openings, and it's straight cash, homie.
And for Paul Tatum, he is the veteran on this team.
Still a strong player overall, but Tatum's best days are probably in his past. Still, he has a lot to contribute, though. I mean, on a team like the Mad Ants, Tatum's experience and knowledge are huge for a roster this young.
And Brian, really, what a whirlwind past few days it must have been for AI.
Comes in from China, gets his bearings in LA, and is immediately traded over to Fort Wayne. Hard for any player to be at their best after going through so many changes in such a short span.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
First free throw is good.
And the trash-talking Middleton does on the court is fun. A classic throwback player who enjoys the game.
And good on both. And with ATM, surely his ability to move with his size is a handful to deal with.
He is surprisingly nimble for a player of his size and strength.
Now here's AI. On the wing, Paul Tatum. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. 11 feet out, and finished off by Jeff Schrader.
As much as Ellis likes creating for himself, he's a supreme passer too. A phenomenal feed to create that easy look.
Well, we know that AI came over via trade. Officially, it was for cash considerations, but the rumors say it was something more specific.
Less of cash considerations and more of roast beef recompense. What I'm getting at is that he was traded for sandwiches. Not a high point for him, but I'm sure he'll look back at some point and laugh at it all. One would hope.
Well, he should be using it as, you know, a means of motivation, Tim.
Good to see Schrader hitting the glass. When he's active, good things happen.
Now here's AI. He's closely guarded. Outside Grace. Screen by Grace. Here's Tatum. Bishop with the rebound. Well, you know that this offense is going to lean heavily on the smoke and mirrors pick and roll.
And even though they do it with some flash, credit Ellis and ATM for being very refined in how well they can execute the two-man game.
Now here's AI. Pass to Grace. Young. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot, but he'll shoot two.
And when Young is in control of himself, he's a special talent. Just a natural scorer who possesses a ton of confidence.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good.
Well, it's no secret that Marcus Young has his sights set on a larger stage.
So it's tied as we head to halftime. And we will be right back after halftime for the... We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half to get underway. Middleton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
His play in the first half, it was very disciplined and efficient, guys. His shot selection was excellent.
That's right. You know, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and just not trying to do too much. I like it.
Not too much to be said about Young, other than he's a standout player.
Has an edge to him on and off the court. He can be described as curt at times, but hopefully he's just a player focused on improving his game.
Shot clock at 5. Trig a screen. Here's Paul Tatum from the arc. Drains the three-pointer.
Gotta honor Tatum from deep. He has the range to torch you from these spots.
Now here's Ellis. Covered by AI. Pass to Middleton. From downtown, Fort Wayne grabs the miss.
A little two-man game there, but couldn't get it to go.
I wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to that play, though. That was a beauty, and he was the beast.
Well, most know Sheldon Middleton as ATM, and he prefers it that way.
He tried explaining the self-proclaimed nickname to me once. Something about needing money? I'm not really sure. To be honest, I have no idea why the name has stuck around with him.
Here's Middleton. He's got 9. 90 seconds into the second half now. White. To the middle. Ellis. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Well, you watch Ellis play, and it is clear that he is a very tricky player on the floor.
Every move he makes, he does with precision and purpose. I mean, sometimes it seems like he's winging it out there, but he knows exactly what he's doing with the ball at all times.
You just gotta love watching Ellis play.
AI outside. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. Bradley Jones picks one up.
And you see how hungry AI is. He wants to prove he has what it takes to perform at the next level. Well, if you haven't read up on AI, the newest Mad Ant, he's been playing over in China prior to this. Was apparently putting up some decent numbers for the Shanghai Bears when he was noticed by the scouts.
He's off on the second. And AI was on the Shanghai team, got good minutes developing over there.
Well, you can see that AI is a much more polished and confident player, Blake, than the last time we saw him over here in college. Just seems to have taken some major steps forward with his play during his time in China.
I think being the go-to option really helped his development.
Definitely.
Fort Wayne trailing.
Well, if AI is a name that sounds familiar, it is because he had a dunk that went viral not too long ago. A couple of showstoppers that occurred in an exhibition game against the NBA All-Stars. It was the biggest thing on the web. Fantastic pass. He made that very easy bucket with that setup.
Fort Wayne grabs the miss. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. To the wing, right side. Trig a screen. Back to AI. And stolen by Ellis. And the foul called on AI. That's his third foul so far. Both teams deciding to change it up. And here's Greensboro. The lead is 2. And that slam from AI, it was right in the face of Corey Harris.
And it's not easy to dunk over Corey Harris like that, believe me. It looks like AI was able to parlay his notoriety for that dunk into a chance here in the G League. I mean, talk about one play changing your whole life.
And we know what the Swarm offense is all about. Smoke and mirror. Ellis and Middleton are the engine for this team.
That is some dime dropping, exquisite assist.
And here's Middleton. He's got 9. Pass to Ellis. Middleton, defended by Madison. Shot clock at 6. Middleton can't get it to go. And for the last few seasons, Smoke and Mirrors have been a terror in the G League.
Both ATM and Ellis compete with cutthroat attitudes. I love to see that. With their skill and aggression, they are a huge problem for opposing defenses, and they aren't an easy matchup for anyone in the G League with how they can score and create.
Probably the best tandem we have in the G League right now. Well, the G League the last few years has increased the competitive level. Fair to say?
Oh, absolutely fair to say. Look, the NBA has been investing more and more into making the G League a true stepping stone for players who are on the verge of being NBA caliber, but they're just not quite there yet.
He wants to tinker with the gameplay a little bit, and now, beyond the catchy name of Smoke and Mirrors, both Ellis and ATM are known trash talkers.
Yeah, they will get in your face and let you have it if you can't slow them down. Part of dealing with the duo is just putting up with all the trash they're going to send your way.
And that's part of what makes them so good.
And the free throw, no good.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half.
And when you do it, it's such a good strategy when you're behind, because not only do you get points, but the clock stops as well.
The Swarm trailing. Last quarter play, about 2 minutes in now. Schrader, the screen. To the inside. The shot, no good. The Mad Ants go the other way with it.
A long-time fans of the team know, Coach Keller, he's very fair to his players.
Yeah, and he preaches 3 things, Tim. Discipline, control, and respect. Seems a bit of an old-school approach nowadays, but it's a hit with the team and the fans of the Mad Ants.
And we just love Coach Keller. He's great.
Here's the break. Sheldon Middleton for 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Jackson Ellis.
A good look there, and he doesn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Now here's AI. He's guarded by Ellis. AI outside. The Mad Ants with another miss.
Those have been some terrible shot choices, Blake. That was not good at all.
Here's Ellis. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Wow. I mean, it's obvious. Ellis believes in himself. He wants to take and make big shots.
AI outside. Up and in on the layup.
Like the attitude AI plays with. He is fantastic at delivering when his name is called.
To the inside. It's stolen by Trigg. Tatum spent a good amount of time in the NBA, and you can see it with his approach to the game.
Yeah, a decade in the NBA means so much, and it's something that never leaves you. Trust me, I've been there. And Tatum knows what it takes to succeed at the highest level, and that means as much, if not more, than youth in the game of basketball.
The Mad Ants with the lead. A good look from Marcus Young, and again, it's Fort Wayne.
The defense got butterflies the second that shot went up because they know he typically delivers in the clutch.
outside Middleton. To the wing, right side. Six to shoot. To the inside. Ellis. Money! And he has brought them within 2 points.
A leader in the clutch. We talk about confidence, and Ellis has plenty of it in these moments, dating it way back to his UCLA days.
Now here's AI. He's guarded by Ellis. Pass to Trigg. Randolph from deep AI. The rebound by Sheldon Middleton.
It's still within reach.
But their offense needs to be just about perfect from here on out.
And threes better than twos. That's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never for them.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Randolph. Young. Tatum outside. Trigg a screen. Over Middleton. Miss. And the Swarm call time here. Ellis from the outside. Oh, had a chance to win the game, but the last-minute shot is off. Time expires, and we're going to overtime, baby! And we've got more exciting basketball action coming your way right after the break.
Please make sure you throw your items away in the proper bin. Thank you for your consideration.
Well, if you're just joining us, this one has been a great one. We've got overtime action now, folks. And it's the Mad Ants to start out. Storm making a switch here. Now here's AI. Defense is right there. Marcus Young on the wing. And there's the 3-second violation. Now here's Middleton. It's hauled in by Randolph. Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Well, hopefully, from our standpoint at least, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
We can only hope. AI up top. He's guarded by Ellis. Offensive board. Trigg inside. He's covered by Schrader.
Can't throw that weak stuff around Schrader, a big man who enjoys coming up with blocks. He's just so reliable, guys. His offense doesn't come and go. It's always there.
Randolph in the post. Working on Jones. AI. The Mad Ants with another miss.
Boy, I mean, that shot had no chance of going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Really ill-advised.
High post, Connor Trigg. Pass to AI. With the tip, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Going to the big man for the big bucket. Trigg has to be pumped to come through in the clutch.
Greensboro calls timeout. what's your take, guys?
It all comes down to this. Enough time still on the clock that they should be able to get a good look.
Yeah, there's always the debate of whether to take a 2 to tie or a 3 to win, but if it were up to me, I'd pound it down low and try to get a good shot in tight.
I'm with you, Brian. Just get the 2 points and keep the game alive.
Outside Middleton. Wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Wanting to catch the eye of scouts just like he did at USC. Middleton performing in the clutch will certainly do this.
Timeout called the Mad Ants. Outside Young. Oh, it falls! No way!
And this is what athletes live for. Young welcoming the chance to be the hero tonight.
Greensboro calls timeout. Man, what do you guys think?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a 3. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
To the paint. The floater. Oh, offline. And that's an intentional foul. And it's a win for the Mad Ants in the debut of AI. Strong game all around.
And it is rare to see a team not get run over by the tricks of smoke and mirrors.
Here for Tim Swartz and Brian Vanapatemi. I'm Blake Suniga. Thanks for tuning into this broadcast of Mad Ants basketball.
That's just
plenty of time. Hey, let me get at you real quick.
Yeah.
Yo, listen. Respect. All right, you got me tonight. But remember, we only getting started.
Exactly. Now that you've seen your place in the back seat, everything should be solid from here on out, right?
So it's like that?
Yeah, it's like that. It's not complicated. Or, if I say it in Chinese, would it be more clear?
Man, what's your problem with me, man? What you want to do?
Oh, God! What? Man, hold on. It's almost like you make it too easy. Look at your boy. Look at his face. Look at him.
You good? Yeah, I'm fine.
Two breaded pork tenderloins.
Thanks, Joe.
On the house, Paul.
Thanks, buddy.
What is this?
Breaded pork tenderloin? Come on, bro. This is an Indiana staple. It's also the only sandwich that can double as its own plate. Look at the size of that thing.
Yeah.
Man, all the big food shows have been gagging to get a piece of this here icon for years. But owner just shoots them off. Old school, Midwest, no desire for celebrity, only the work matters. You need to stop letting Marcus get under your skin, boy. I mean, he's arrogant, but you're so self-conscious. You'll eventually lose. It's gonna affect everything you do in the court, and then you're never gonna get to the NBA. No, come. We're only having lunch so you can find out how to get out of the city, right?
Look, I'm sorry, man.
Okay, only apologize when absolutely necessary. We need more ambition on this team.
So what's it like? You know, like the league?
No different to this. Yeah, players are faster, they can jump higher, of course they're the same size. Better hotels. You wanna know how to get in?
Deal with Marcus, you know, like make sure he doesn't mess up my chances with the scouts.
Here's an idea. How about you see Marcus as not a rival, but more of a teammate?
Why? He's not going to.
I mean, like, I grew up in Houston. Okay, I was a Rockets fan, do or die. That was my team. You know, it still is deep down. But you, young players, you were brought up in the system. You probably traveled around the country, you know, in camps and tournaments, and you were probably shuffled around by the AAU. You probably never really had a team, right?
Yeah, the Lakers, of course. The Heat.
Yeah, I'm not talking about respect. I'm talking about love. Okay, a love that charges you, feeds you, and that is the difference between a player and a legend. Show the Mad Ants that you're not just passing through. You show them the passion, the appreciation, and I promise you, none of the time you spend here will be wasted.
What's up?
You're Paul Tatum, right?
Yeah. Look at that, man. You still get recognized. As you should.
You're AI.
Yeah. Hey.
You guys, both of you guys are like my favorite player on the Mad Ants.
Mad Ants? You a fan?
I'm Zach Coleman. Guys, it's the Mad Ants. It's the Mad Ants. Mad Ants. I told you it was them.
Fans of the Mad Ants?
Yeah, man. Are you kidding? I mean, we watch every single game. This season has been so freaking exciting, dude. It's so awesome to know you guys are definitely going all the way.
Whoa, okay, let's just slow it down. It's long season.
You're right, Mr. Tatum. You know, one game at a time, but man, AI, I've seen you be under way worse pressure, and you always come through. When you hit that baseline jumper with 2 seconds left to send it to OT in that tourney game you played, man, legendary. Ice water in your veins.
Cute, man.
Speaking of which, you guys good? You need a refill? I mean, it's on me.
Wait. So you know about me. You know how I deal, huh?
Honestly? If I can speak honestly.
Sounds like you can.
I grew up in this town my whole life, but I feel like I know this world, man. I know the game. Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, but I consider myself like a social media maven. I know how silly that sounds coming out of my mouth, but I'm serious, dude. Look.
Let me see this, man. Oh, look, you got 50,000 followers? Yo, what did you say you did?
51.4, but everything, dude. Ad campaigns. I boost the social media presence of all these local businesses. Right now, I'm driving people to the Wayne Grove. I'm helping this small coffee shop down by the river. They're outselling even the big guys by the courthouse, dude. But even if they weren't blowing up, I would make sure they were blowing up. But sometimes, it's just great to support a product that you actually believe in.
Yeah.
You know, a coffee refill would be good.
I'm really close to this business being big enough to quit this job, but enough about me. What about you guys? I mean, the Mad Ants and you, AI, you guys don't have a social media presence. Nothing comes up.
I'm been a little busy playing basketball. Don't really have time for much.
I'm not saying that you should worry about it, but maybe I should be worrying about it, man. Ever since you threw down that sick dunk on Corey Harris in Shanghai, you've been a social media ghost. I mean, do you have a social media manager? Because I could be your social media manager. Or just your regular manager if you don't have one of those.
You know what? I don't, but thank you, though. Appreciate that.
Cool, cool. All right. Think about it.
Do I still think about it? Yeah, of course I still think about getting that mid-season call to be the 12th man. And I'm always going to think about it. You know, maybe I'll get that one last ride. But you wanted advice. Be here. Now. Don't worry about what's coming.
You're good to Fort Wayne. She'll pay you back in full.
The coach
Yeah.
Listen, man, you saw them at the diner. Okay, we are kings around here. And yeah, sure, everyone in the NBA is a king too, but here it's different. You know, it's like your family's filling the stands in the high school gym. It's just a couple of farm boys playing one-on-one. Hey, what do you say to a couple of kings taking on the common folk in the game against the barn door?
Hey, y'all need 2 more?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah. Come on.
It's on, brother.
Balls in.
Barbecue chicken alert.
3-4. Check it. Ball's in. 4-3. 4-5. Check up. Ball's in. 4-6. Here we go. Back. 4-7. Check. Go. Ball 5. 4-9. Here we go. Check. Ball's live. Hey, y'all look at that.
Really need to be there the whole time? Oh, this is so bogus. We already have 3 road games coming up. Now we got to deal with this?
What's going on?
Directions to the Indiana State Fair. Charity booth again. Coach says we gotta take shifts, man, in the meet and greet.
Says we with the Pacers group.
Dude, we'll be lucky to get near the cheerleading section. They do this every year. The Pacers get a choice position between the Ferris wheel and the Gravitron. They stick us at the end of the corn maze.
It could be fun. You know, meet with some local fans, make some new ones. All my time in Shanghai, I never even left my apartment.
Fairgrounds are nowhere near Shanghai, man.
I know. No fried chocolate brownies in China.
Hey, who are you and what have you done with AI?
State Fair, right, guys? Isn't this fun? This is so fun. Oh, I'm having the best time. All right, step right up and get your picture taken with the Mad Ants. The Mad Ants, right here. Okay. Don't worry, guys. Stay positive. We'll get some takers. We'll get some takers. Anybody want a picture with the Mad Ants? No? Okay. That's not cool. Okay, be quiet. I think I hear somebody in the corn stalks.
Oh, no, it's just a nest of rabbits, Coach. I've been fooled twice already.
Rabbits? Really? How'd they find their way out of the maze? Hey, you know what? You're starting to bum me out with that negative attitude, AI. I think you gotta look on the bright side. We're all having fun here.
Speaking of which, Coach, no one's come out of that maze for like 2 hours. Is there a point we should be like, worried?
Oh, people can get out of there. I mean, I was stuck in there one time for 24, 48 hours, but eventually I ate my way out of there. You can eat as much corn as you want. That's the cool thing. Hey, maybe that's something we could all do. We could all go in there as like a team building exercise, right? Wouldn't that be fun? Where's Howie and Paul?
I think they went up front to see how much longer until the fair was over.
Until the fair's over? Until the fair's over? Okay, now listen up! I'm sick and tired of people asking when the fair's gonna be over! We're all here to have fun! I'm having a great time! We should all be having a great time! Sorry. Shouldn't have yelled. Should not have yelled. Hey, AI, here comes some people. All right, put your smiles on. Let's get some pictures. Go on, you're up.
Yes, sir.
Sorry I yelled at you.
Ooh, hey, they said that there was a deep fried butter booth around here.
Oh, yeah, we're here.
Hey, guys, did you, want a picture?
Yes. Oh my God,
All
that'd
right.
be so amazing.
Let's do it.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Here,
Here
let's
you go.
bring it in. Come on.
Yeah, like from over there would be really great.
Oh,
Thanks.
just
this is
you
my
got
good
it.
side. Wait, no, this side. Okay. Hashtag corners.
Hashtag grateful.
Got it.
Oh my God,
Thank you. Oh, don't use a filter that makes my face look like old carpet.
Oh, that's not the filter.
Oh.
Yeah, you're...
Yeah, real funny. I'm not talking to anyone for the rest of the day.
Oh, come on, man. Look at it like this. If we lose tomorrow, it'll only be the second most embarrassing thing to happen to you this week.
Really, Coach?
I'm just joking.
Yeah, I need to go to the bathroom.
Which one are you going in?
Corn maze.
The corn maze is not a bathroom.
Little help there, big fella? Wow. Nice throw. Crisp chest pass. Old school. I like that. I like that. Now, feels like you might have the skills for a little ball.
Nah, man, I'm good.
I know you're good. I can tell you have the look of a winner. What I'm asking you to do is prove it now and sink some shots. What do you say?
Look, man, I know your moves, okay? Ball rolls to my feet, you get my attention, you flatter me. Look, I appreciate you.
Okay. Look, I can tell you're a man of uncommon intelligence and savvy, so for you, my best deal. Check it out. $3, 4 balls.
Thank you, man.
Oh, come on, man. Get a prize. The girl you're trying to impress here.
You heard him. Impress me.
Uh-oh, the gauntlet is thrown.
You want me to sink some shots, huh?
Mainly I'm just trying to score that stuffed elephant that's hanging on that back wall there.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You sure it's, not the green one? I mean, I know it's smaller, but I don't know. Something about those eyes.
Okay. I kind of see it. There's something there. An underdog. Let's get it.
Okay, great. You got to sink 4 shots in a row twice to get that.
Oh. Ooh, such a tall order. I don't know. What do you think?
If I didn't know any better, I'd say y'all were working me for both sides.
The shot clock's ticking.
Let's both shoot. When we shoot together, then, she gets the green one. Does that work for you?
In the name of love, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
1 down for the lady.
Not bad. Back to me then.
And the gentleman gets on the board.
Okay.
Yeah.
We've got a player here.
Tough luck.
Not as easy as it looks.
Wow, you ain't playing.
Another make for the lady.
Aw, I thought you had that one.
Gentleman falling behind here. And she's not letting up.
No kidding.
Tough luck, boss. A nail biter. But in the end, a loss is a loss. Open for another go?
Nah, that's it, man. I know when I'm beat. You got a real shot. I'm impressed. And I don't know what happened to me. It's my job to make those. Man, I must have been nervous.
I'm thinking less about the nerves and more about the elbow flare on your release.
Oh, okay, so you are a ringer then.
I mean, let's just say I'm a firm believer in the fundamentals.
All right, see, that sounds like something that only a player would say. So what's the real resume here? Huh?
I was a starter in high school and bench warmer in college, which coincidentally is also the name of my still unwritten memoir. What about you? What's making the shot so proud of my job thing?
I'm a Mad Ant. It's the local basketball team in the G League.
Yeah, no, I'm aware of them. I've been to a couple games. I just, I don't recall reading about how the Ants were signing a player with frayed nerves, though.
Okay, shots fired. Wow, throwing shade at a total stranger on day one. Okay, I see you.
My friends and enemies call me Nikki.
AI, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Whoa, where have you been, Smiler, huh? Playing carnival games?
Yeah, everyone was saying you needed some alone time after coach cut through your paper-thin skin. Oh, their words.
All right, for your information, gentlemen, you were looking at a man who has just secured a date.
Oh, no! With a carny?
No, not...
Oh, you don't want to mess with that, man. They're transients, squatters, and they know how to work the fringes of the law. You can't get rid of them.
All right, I promise, one of these days you're going to make a joke worth laughing at, Howie. I promise you. I'm going to shake your hand when you do.
Yeah, I don't think it was a joke.
Yeah, but let's just call it a cautionary tale.
Hey, Zach. It's Zach, right?
Yeah, AI.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Dude.
Good to see you.
So right after you left, I got to thinking, what if I could cut together some clips from some of your sickest plays over the last couple of years and make a sizzle reel? Now, there's not a whole lot online, but I was able to track some down. What do you think?
Oh. Man, where did you find all this?
Man, I just told you I made it.
Wait, you made this just since we met at lunch?
Yeah, it doesn't take long. Rip some clips, editing software, add some music, done.
And you can put all this on social media?
I can make this set fire to social media, like crash sites. Maybe not actually do that, you know. I have this problem with overpromising. I'm trying to catch myself when I start to do it. But we're doing pretty good so far, man. 1,500 retweets already.
People are taking notice.
We're gonna make them take notice, dude. You give me a couple days.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, would you like to be my new social media rep?
Full time?
I mean, don't get ahead of yourself. Also, I can't get ahead of myself since I can't really afford full time, so...
Hey, no worries. I'm gonna be working all the time anyway.
All right, well, come to the game tomorrow then.
I will be there. And maybe try and hit some stuff to help me diversify the reel, like assists. Maybe a triple-double?
I'll see what I can do.
All right.
All right, baby.
Hey, come to the corn maze with me. Yeah, I hear it's a totally different experience if you go through the exit and the corn's kind of looking away from you.
How are
It's very, very awesome. Come on. Tay-Tay, you come too. You can come.
Oh, he did not just call me Tay-Tay.
Surprised you made it on time.
Always on time, baby. Gotta make sure I'm ready to put on a show for the fans.
And I just figured your new PR guy have you doing a couple radio shows and TV shows this afternoon, talking yourself up.
Man, look, we just rented a condo in your headspace. Hey, look, if you're not careful, I might just buy the whole building.
Okay, so you got jokes, huh? You ever get tired of hearing your own hustle?
There it is. My first down payment.
So it's all you now, huh? Just you and baby Zuckerberg?
Zach's an all the Mad Ants, all right? This exposure's good for all of us. We all win.
Mad Ants don't win anywhere. He needs to just focus on looks from the league. Everything else is a waste of time.
So what, you think that he's going to help you with the scouts,
No.
too?
I know he's going to help you. But you're in my way.
Have you heard about Vlad?
Nah, who's Vlad?
The Romanian guy on the Nets. They just brought him over. Vlad the Impaler?
I didn't see a Vlad on the roster.
Their center.
Andre Haji?
Right, yeah, but they call him Vlad the Impaler.
Hey, man, don't sweat it, Howie. Whoever he is, you got this.
Oh, you know something I don't?
Yeah. I read up this morning on Wayne Hoops HQ. The blogger called us out, saying that the key to this game is neutralizing Haji. And the only way to do that is to get everybody involved, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Are you looking to get a triple-double?
I'm looking to win, baby. Win!
Hello, everyone, from beautiful Fort Wayne, Indiana. I'm Blake Zuniga, alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. We've got Mad Ants basketball for you as they take on the Long Island Nets.
And of course, the player to watch out for in the Nets is Andre Haji, better known as Vlad the Impaler, a monster of a big man that is a top talent in the G League.
And with Vlad on one side and AI and Marcus Young on the other, you can expect a lot of beautiful basketball being played.
Well, the Mad Ants will have their work cut out for them. We'll see if they're up for the task as this game unfolds here tonight. And AI and the rest of the Mad Ants were involved in some community work recently. They had a booth at the state fair.
You just have to love that the team is willing to take time and meet fans on an individual basis by having a booth at the fair. It just takes a day for the players, but goes a long way in developing ties with the community.
Shot's good by Kelsey.
Excellent situational awareness. Leaves someone open around Nelson, and he's going to exploit it.
And there's the foul. It's going to be on Nelson. That's his first foul. Goes up off the inbound.
And Andre Hadji, better known as Vlad the Impaler, he is a handful of a center. Does everything you want from a big man, including scoring, defense, and setting up others on the offensive end.
Now here's Young, defended by Nelson. Tatum outside. Outside Young. Trig a screen. Just 5 to shoot. AI. He's guarded by Kelsey. The Mad Ants with another miss. And with Hadji, as you mentioned, it is the ability to create for others that's so special.
Very special, very skilled, very smart player. And you know, it's rare to see a player of his caliber last long down in the G League. And I just think it's a matter of time before he catches on with an NBA squad. You just know there are scouts here watching him play.
Well, there's got to be teams that could use that kind of playmaking ability.
Absolutely.
Paul Tatum, a Houston native, grew up in that area.
And Tatum was a huge Rockets fan growing up. You talk to him and he'll tell you his love for the game all started with him watching his hometown team as a kid.
Yeah, watching a little T-Mac, a little Yao Ming.
And it's good. 2 points. And this game is tied up now.
Took some time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now. Let's see.
Picked by Hadji. Pass to Nelson. Here's Hadji. To the paint. Shot's good by Kelsey.
And for Long Island, Vlad is the star of the team, but to top to bottom, they have talent.
Absolutely. They provide a tough matchup for teams because they can run so many sets from inside and out. Reminds me a little bit of how the Denver Nuggets are constructed.
Yeah, great point, Brian.
Good on the shot.
I love the fearlessness. AI doesn't get nervous when the defense is on him inside.
Outside Kelsey. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Trigg.
A bit of a struggle for him this quarter scoring the ball.
To the inside. Tries from 10. Hits the front of the rim and out. Nelson outside. Pass to Andrews. And here's Hadji. Over Trigg. Hadji, no good. And when Young is on the floor, you know he is going to be a threat to score.
Offense just comes so easy to Young, and he knows it. You hope he finds a way to expand his game, but when you need a bucket, he is such a good option to have.
Shot's good by Kelsey.
And nowadays, most point guards, they can shoot it from outside. Kelsey has tons of confidence in his jump shot.
Now here's AI. Pass to Tatum. Trigger screen. Ball Tatum attacking. Excellent D there by Al Kelsey.
Boy, I mean, there's no excuse for missing that shot after being freed up by the pick.
Yeah, I love that movement and communication, and coaches love that too. Came away empty, but they got the look they wanted.
And with Marcus Young, perhaps the first thing you notice about him is the killer instinct on the court.
Young is a player that is always looking to exploit a weakness or catch a defender slipping up. Sometimes he'll get too focused on that aspect of the game, but I'd say it's worked well for him so far.
And the basket is good.
A wonderful inside score, really like an old school big man. You gotta like watching Hadji do his thing down there.
AI outside. It's stolen by Kelsey. Lets the floater go, and he lays it up and in.
You have to have perfect timing to knock down the teardrop.
AI outside. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Nets ahead, up by 5. And don't go away, as we'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a bit. And the first quarter in the books, second about to get underway. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Not much room to operate on this one.
Both teams will make substitutions. Kelsey with the ball, picked up by Tatum. Pass to Haji. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. And with Vlad the Impaler, they really run the offense through him.
Every set this team has makes the best use of having an elite center in the middle. Haji is a great presence on the floor, and it's no surprise they built the offense around him.
So he gets them both.
You know, he possesses sort of a throwback game for a big man. Haji is most comfortable operating close to the basket.
AI no good.
I think he's going to plead temporary insanity right there.
Yeah, and he might have a strong case for it. I mean, you think he realizes there's a game going on? Because me, I'm not so sure.
Pass to Campbell. Banked in off the glass.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more aggressive on the offensive glass.
It's paid off with the higher rate of second chance buckets. Great effort to build this lead.
And normally the team with more effort wins. Oh, I'm not sure, Brian, if you caught the local news, but apparently some of the Mad Ant players played a pickup with some of the locals.
Yeah, a sight to see for sure. I believe it was AI and Tatum in a 2-on-2 game. You know, small things like that are what makes this team so endeared in Fort Wayne.
Yeah, they really love them out here.
And the Nets making a change here. Puts it up off the inbound. That one goes in.
They continue to get it inside. The defense struggling to just contain them.
And look, when you make 5 in a row from in tight like they have, it also just takes pressure off of your perimeter guys.
Great point.
Well, it has been said time and time again, but it doesn't make it any less true. The state of Indiana loves their basketball.
And it's one reason why a team like the Mad Ants can have such a devoted fan base. It goes across the entire state.
It's in everyone's DNA.
Shooting for Fort Wayne, AI.
He misses the free throw.
When AI declared for the draft after his freshman year, a lot of people thought it was a mistake, and it probably was, to be honest. But I do think getting passed over in the draft fueled a fire in him.
Picked by Haji. Pass to Kelsey. And he misses it off the right side of the rim.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him so far.
One thing you have to admire about Coach Keller is his commitment to having the team stay involved with the community.
When you create an atmosphere like that within a locker room and the surrounding city, you get more than the sum of your parts. Keller inspires his players by really making what they do larger than the results on the floor.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Nets out in front. Well, it's been a one-sided affair through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You have to like what we're seeing from Kelsey.
How about his scoring in the first half? He's looked like a different player today. A very good player.
Yeah, he's looking like me in my first game back from that brutal ACL injury. I was killing it. But he's been a pleasant surprise for them, that's for sure. He really hit on something that worked in those first 2 quarters.
And of course, AI, a name that might sound familiar to college hoops fans, had a good run, a big game in the Sweet 16, but ultimately the team came up just short. Still showed some great potential in what was his final year.
They set the pick. They double him with AI. Here's Nelson. The teardrop falls in. And AI, not the leader of the Bulldogs team, but he was a vital piece.
Yeah, wasn't the leader while he was there, as that role was filled by Corey Harris, but he certainly showed promise. Physically, it's always been there for AI, right? He just needed time to sharpen the mental aspect of the game.
Well, if you ever had the chance to talk to Paul Tatum about basketball, you can really just tell how passionate he is about the game. You pick any topic about the sport or any part of the game's history, and he'll chew your ear off about anything until the sun comes up.
Nothing but money for him to start the half. They're 3 for 3.
Timeout called the Mad Ants. And guys like Tatum, who have been in basketball so long, sometimes they can lose the drive.
Yeah, and it's natural to get burnt out by any profession when you do it so long. That just isn't the case with Tatum, though. When he starts going on about basketball and what it has meant to his life, it's as heartfelt as any love song. And I love a good love song, Blake. Just a true basketball lifer Tatum is.
Outside Kelsey, got a piece of it from the high post. And it's off the back of the rim, no good. This Mad Ant squad struggling. AI with it. Outside Kelsey. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now.
You know how things get around here in Fort Wayne. When the Mad Ants play, the entire city pays attention. The whole city shuts down as they love to support their local G League chapter.
Shoots. Here's Trigg. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he'll go to the line at 3-point play opportunity. And you can see the respect and commitment both the fans and the Mad Ants show each other.
Yeah, it's great to see, and a lot of G League teams might not...
Outside Kelsey. Out to the wing. 13 feet out. The shot by Campbell, no good. With 1 on the clock, it doesn't go for him. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Nets ahead, they lead by 13. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K. Welcome back as the fourth quarter is right ahead. Not exactly a close contest here. And here are the Mad Ants, trailing by 13.
And the head coach of the Mad Ants, Gordon Keller, is a back-to-the-basics kind of coach. He's going to drill the fundamentals and accountability to this Mad Ants roster from the first whistle to the final horn.
Price with the steal. A one-on-one situation with his first shot attempt. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Solid mechanics on the jump shot, Andrews. This is why his coaches encourage him to shoot.
And Coach Keller, not one to mince words with what he expects.
Absolutely not. If you're playing for Coach Keller, you're going to be sound fundamentally. And that structure he brings is crucial for players in the G League who are really looking to shore up their game. Some of the shots he's taken have been head scratchers. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse.
Pass to Odom. Back to Andrews. Just 5 on the clock. And that one good.
So adept at scoring inside. The closer Andrews gets to the rim, the more lethal he is.
Now here's AI. D right on him. And it's good. 2 points.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done. And just look at the smile on their coach's face.
Back to Kelsey. Over AI. And the Nets getting another bucket right there.
That's been a go-to shot for them today, fellas.
Yeah, they found that sweet spot between the paint and the three-point line, and they are knocking them down.
Last quarter play, about 2 minutes in now. Another miss by AI. Here's Long Island now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Kelsey's shot is off. And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now here's AI. He's guarded by Kelsey. AI outside. From 11 feet away. Unable to get that one to go. Excellent D there by Al Kelsey. And the Nets with possession here. Andrews, defended by Madison. Pass to Odom. Now here's Kelsey. And here's Price. And it's blocked by Lou Grace.
In the G League, you've got to show off your defensive chops. And Grace is making a strong case for his defense with that block.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Yeah, signature moves.
And he does it as well as anyone. I mean, just tremendous skill in the air.
Marcus Young. One shot.
And when Young is in control of himself, he's a special talent. Just a natural scorer who possesses a ton of confidence.
Pass to Haji. Count it.
They're not letting up, guys. They just keep coming at him.
And I think it's safe to say that lead is too big to overcome at this point. Just not enough time on the clock.
Yeah, absolutely.
AI outside. Can't get the three to fall.
He's been struggling big time in this quarter, guys. Kind of reminds me, Brian, of your last year in the league.
That wasn't my best year for sure, but look at my numbers earlier, and I had a great career. He really has tightened up, though. No flow to his game at all at the moment.
To the middle. With the shot. And another miss by Fort Wayne.
Not sure what he was thinking on that shot, but we can agree that is not smart basketball.
Not at all. He shouldn't have even considered taking that shot. I mean, this isn't the playground. This is real-life basketball, and every possession matters.
Good on that jump shot.
There's only so much that you can do when AI makes these contested shots. You just got to tip your cap to him.
Now Russell. Final horn, and the Long Island Nets get the road win. A huge victory for them as they continue to show well on the road.
When you have a player like so much attention to defense, it just makes life easy for the rest of the team. The Nets were able to capitalize on that tonight.
And it's all going to come down to whether or not AI and Young could keep up with the scoring of the Nets. But unfortunately for the Mad Ants, they just ran out of gas, and they need to fuel up.
What's your name? You're working hard, right? Fighting?
Yeah, but I keep slamming into this wall.
Why?
I don't know. I'm doing everything right. I keep my head down. I grind.
But you're still hitting that wall. So climb over it. Find your way around it. Dig a tunnel underneath it. Do not think about this wall as a barrier. Think about it as a question.
What's the question?
When I was a little kid, I wanted a big sounding job, right? Just like everybody else. I wanted to be a doctor, lawyer, president.
Astronaut. I wanted to be an astronaut.
Right. But then I got older and my heart told me something else. Words. I loved how they sounded when I gave them context, purpose. I knew I wanted to be great at it. And everyone told me that it was impossible because of the barriers, right? I'm a female. The odds, the competition, and never be able to make it as a living. And unfortunately, they were right. Every single door that I knocked on was slammed in my face.
But you knew they were wrong.
I knew that I could write. But I had to think about why I was being rejected. What were my flaws? Regroup, rethink.
You went over that wall.
I built a ladder.
So, what happened?
It all fell apart, and now I just troll around at carnivals looking for stuffed animals to complete my collection.
Oh, right, see, that's impossible. Can't be done.
No, now I have a great career, and it pays me enough that it's my only job, and it continues to grow. I'm a sports writer and owner of Wayne Hoops HQ.
Wait, Wayne, that's you? that's amazing. I read you, like, all the time. I always thought you were a guy.
Oh, okay, because girls can't write about sports?
Nah, the exact opposite. I always thought it was written by a dude named Wayne.
No, I'm just messing with you.
Okay.
I get that all the time.
Yeah, your piece about Ben Simmons' development as a passer, man, I read that like 50 times.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yo, it's your boy AI coming at you from Fort Wayne, Indiana, all by way of China and the Shanghai Bears. What's up to my people out there? What's up, Wei? What's up, Zhang? What's up, Coach? Hey, Corey Harris, I'm coming for you, man. I'm not gonna take it easy on you, but man, we're gonna have a good time, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be good.
How was that?
Not magic, but it works. Yeah, it works really well, actually. It's real. It's unfiltered, you know? It's gonna give me something to cut into the gameplay so that people get to know the real you.
Yeah, maybe, but I don't know, man. Like, I don't want to come off like I'm just trying too hard to promote me only. I want my game to speak first.
Your game is gonna speak for you, man. I'm gonna speak for you. There's nothing wrong with having a couple more voices in the room.
Look, hey, you gotta keep your wrist loose, all right? You're shooting too flat.
What do you care how I shoot? You're the one with the game coming up.
I know. Look, one more time, okay? Wrist loose, elbow in. Woo! That's right, baby. Feels good, right?
It does.
Hey, so, you think I screwed up with Nikki?
What, on that date?
Yeah. I think that she thinks I'm nervous around her now since she's a reporter.
Are you nervous?
Well, maybe, I guess, but, I mean, it's not like because she's a blogger. I mean, I think about her all the time, like, she's in my head, man, like, it's actually kind of nice. You know, it feels right. It feels like something's happening.
Wow. It's the unflappable AI finally getting butterflies.
I mean, I don't know, man. It's just, it's kind of like what Paul was saying about the city. Like, I've had girlfriends before, but I mean, not like this. Something about her just makes me feel like I'm home.
What? We open on the two of you driving through Amish country. You're going through one of those covered bridges. New idea. Yeah, you're wearing those hats and overalls. Yeah. You open it up on the 2-lane blacktop. You see those rows of corn going by. She's looking at you, and you can see it in her eyes. And you go, "This is good, man. I can sell this. What are you doing this weekend?"
All right, let's reel it in, Zach. Let's reel it in. All right, let's sell the game. Okay, let's focus on the game.
There's no line anymore, AI. It's all the same brand. You want to get to the next level? This is what you have to do.
Let's keep it at the game for now, okay, man?
That's not enough.
Well, it has to be. Okay? For now?
Fine. Yeah, for now.